In this video, we will discuss phylogenetics. Phylogenetics is the study of the relationship among and between species, individuals, or genes and alleles based on their characteristics. A phylogenetic tree is a graphical representation of the degrees of similarity between OTUs. OTU stands for Operational Taxonomic Units. These can be species, viruses, or alleles that are used to measure differences based on their DNA sequences. I will be using Hershey's chocolate to explain a phylogenetic tree, since Hershey's started out with a single product and over time these products evolved into new and different kinds of chocolate. For comparison, you can think of each product as a species. Here are the OTUs in this example. In this tree, the outgroup is Hershey's cocoa. An outgroup is a group that is most distantly related to the other groups. Since cocoa was one of Hershey's first products, this roots our tree, and we know that this is a common ancestor between the other species. In a rooted tree like this one, we know the distance between the different groups, and we can see where the divergence occurred. In unrooted trees, you know the distance between the groups, but not necessarily when the species split off from each other. The point at which the two species diverge from a common ancestor is called an internal node. Here you can see that early on, Hershey's cocoa diverged into Hershey's milk chocolate bars and Hershey's milk chocolate kisses. The milk chocolate bars eventually evolved into a new kind of bar, dark chocolate. Hershey's with almond and dark chocolate share the regular milk chocolate bar as a common ancestor. Later on, two new kinds of bars diverged from the Hershey's with almonds. These were Crackle and Mr. Good bars. These new kind of bars had other stuff added into them. This time it was Rice Krispies and peanuts. From the Hershey Kisses that diverged early on, a new kind of kiss called Hugs emerged. They were a mix of white chocolate and milk chocolate. Two kinds of white chocolate kisses diverged from the Hugs. Shorter lines in the tree indicate that two species had a common ancestor more recently than others. The short lines branching to Hershey's Cookies and Cream and Candy Cane Mint show us that these have the most recent common ancestor, Hugs Kisses. The Hershey Kiss Caramel and Almond diverge from the regular milk chocolate kisses as well. There are different types of evolutionary change. Anagenesis is evolution within a lineage over time. For example, the original milk chocolate Hershey Kisses still exist, but changes have occurred within the product over time, like different wrapper colors and different sizes. Cladogenesis is the splitting of one species into two. This differs from anagenesis because branches evolve separately from each other. For example, the milk chocolate Hershey Kisses split into two new branches which included Hugs, a white chocolate kiss. The Hugs evolved separately from the milk chocolate kiss.